the only way I'm making my money back is if I wear these socks for another year and a half.
Sadie, how'd you come up with the idea for your outfit?
My outfit?
Tablecloth.
It's a tablecloth. Well, it was originally going to be a shower curtain, but tablecloth, those shitty little tablecloths were way cheaper than shower curtains at the dollar store. And then I was going to use an old shower curtain that I had at home, but it had mold on it, so I decided not to do that. I could have Tilexed it, but that was gross. So I spent $1 on a tablecloth. Yeah.
I'm inspired.
Yeah. That was actually like a prototype, and now I'm going to make it out of the chiffon that real people make it out of. But it's like, there are these like, like that costume is a vintage burlesque style. The panties usually fit better. And they don't have tinsel.
The tinsel looked good on stage.
Great.
It's sparkly.
I'm gonna make a big fat tinsel boa now.
Yeah.
Gonna happen.
I also have some tinsel fans for sale. I don't have them with me. But plug. Yeah, any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Best local thrift stores?
Value Village.
Last Chance in Decatur.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get all of my ball gowns at the Goodwill in the West End.
Okay.
Because Goodwill ball gowns are $12. and anybody else? Okay. So I had some questions that I had kind of like put to the performers, and I think one of the things that interests me is like, what was your biggest challenge in creating something within a $25 budget? And go.
Strangely enough, it wasn't the time frame, although that was a big challenge. The biggest challenge for me, and now my mind has gone blank because the time was the second biggest challenge, and I was thinking about the biggest challenge, and I've forgotten it now. So I'm going to say time frame, 2 weeks.
Because she totally stepped in and covered people who flaked.
Everybody's got a flake spot.
How about you? Lola DeVoe.
So going off of the duct tape prom dress, that was back when I was about 17 or 18 years old, and I was the exact same size as my dress form. I'm not anymore. So that was my biggest challenge, is I had some fit issues. And there's really, even though 15 yards of duct tape sounds like a lot, it's really not.
Even like budgeting and going to thrift stores and the dollar store, I couldn't afford jewelry.
Because even like crummy costume jewelry is really expensive whenever you've got like $25. And this is Mina Bright from Chattanooga.
Hey, chat down.
Ada, do you want to share?
Yeah, I'm still kind of blanking out, but I think my biggest thing was like, I thought I would need so much more, and then I ended up using so much less. And then I was like, what am I going to do with all this crap?
Yeah, I overbought and all my extra stuff is stuck to my board back there.
The flapper piece was the $25 one for me, and I actually made it for another show after I found out about this one. But the finding an opium pipe, I now have really suspect Google searches on my history, which is bad, because I'm a paralegal in the other world. So I'm like,
there's a lawyer in the audience, so.
The most difficult aspect was keeping that last sock from falling off.
And Kat, since you made a whole costume for this, what was your biggest challenge?
Well, my plan was to just wear like a black hefty bag, but like everybody only has white trash bags anymore. And so luckily I was at the store yesterday for another act, and this was on sale for $4. So I started at 3 p.m. today. Challenge was not having a dress form. So going back to the dress form, not having a dress form, and like trying to like pin it to myself. That was the hard part.
So there we go. So So thank you for coming to Cheap Thrills. We might be doing it again in the springtime. And come back. There are burlesque shows here at the Red Light Cafe a few times a month. There's Tease Tuesday on the second Tuesday of every month. There's the Speakeasy Electro Swing Night that happens the third Saturday. It's the 11th, December 11th. And it's electro swing music and dancing, and there's swing dance classes beforehand, and there's usually like go-go dancers and a couple of burlesque performances. Yeah, and I'm doing Cheap Thrills here on January 15th, and on January 22nd, I'm having a show called The Men's Room, and it's all male burlesque and variety performers. Which it hasn't happened in Atlanta in like 11 years, so that should be, the last show that happened was the Dong Squad show, and that was at Star Bar, like seriously 11 years ago. So it was full of like really big hairy men too. This one is not. There's a couple hairy men, but they're mostly pretty fit. Not that hairy and fit are mutually exclusive, they're not, because that's a trend now. I'm talking too much and I should let you go home, because we're going to a party after this. And thank you so much for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please feel free to chat with any other performers if you'd like to know more. Have a great night, thank you.